Welcome back, students. In this class we studying area related to circles, chapter 5, exercise 5.1. In the previous class we completed 3 problems. Now we move on to the 4th problem. The problem is the wheels of a car are of the diameter 80 centimeters each. How many complete revolutions should each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 km per hour? So first we'll see what are the given data. Diameter is given, that is diameter. So wheel of the car is of the diameter of the wheel of the car is equal to 80 centimeters. Now we have to calculate how many complete revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes. So how many complete revolution? How many revolution it will make for 10 minutes. The speed of the car is also given. So diameter is given and the time is given 10 minutes and the speed is given. So we have to calculate the radius. So what is the radius? That is diameter divided by 2 of the wheel is equal to 80 divided by 2 centimeter is equal to 40 centimeters. Next, circumference of the wheel we have to calculate. Next step is circumference of the wheel is given as 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into radius is 40. Simplify this, we'll get 251.4 centimeters. So after calculating the circumference of the wheel, now the speed of the car. Speed of the car is given is equal to 66 km per hour. So this is also the data given per hour. So this is R. So we have to calculate this one. So convert it into centimeters per minute. Therefore 66 into followed by 5 zeros divided by 60. That is 1 hour. So how much? That is centimeter per minute is equal to how much? 4 zeros. 1 zero cancel here. Therefore 4 zeros. Centimeter per minute. So next we have to calculate distance traveled by car in 10 minutes. So this multiplied by 10, therefore 1 followed by 4 zeros into 10 is equal to 1 followed by 5 zeros centimeters. So this is into 10 minutes. So after this, let the number of revolution of the wheel be n. First we'll assume, that is, let the number of, so we have to calculate only the number of revolutions. So number of revolutions of the wheel, n be the number of revolution, that the number of revolution of the wheel is equal to n. That's all. Next we have n into, that is how much? This one, circumference of the wheel, n into 251.4 is equal to 1 followed by 5 zeros. This one, n into the circumference of the wheel is equal to the speed or the distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes. This one Then after this, n is equal to, now we have to write this 5 divided by 251.4, which is equal to 4375. So finally what we have, therefore car can complete that is 4375 revolutions in 10 minutes. So 4000 how much? 375 revolution in 10 minutes. So take the data, submit. So diameter is given, we found out the radius, then circumference of the wheel is given by formula 2 pi r. Substitute the values, we find out this one. Then the speed of the car is given as 66 km per hour. Then convert this into centimeter per minute by multiplying it by 66 into 1 followed by 5 zeros divided by 60. Then we get this. Then distance traveled by car in 10 minutes, multiply this by 10. Then take an assumption that n is the number of revolutions. Then n into the circumference of the wheel is equal to this one, distance traveled by the car in 10 minutes. Multiply this, then n is equal to, divide these two, we get 4375 revolution. So finally car can complete 4375 revolution in 10 minutes. So this is the fourth one. Then we move on to the fifth problem. Fifth is, so what is the fifth problem? Tick the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. If the perimeter and the area of the circle are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is. So we have to just justify. 4 options are given. We have to just take the correct answer. So first step is circumference of a circle. Circumference circle is equal to area of the circle. So take the correct answer in the following and justify. If the perimeter and the area of the circle are numerically equal, therefore circumference of the circle equal to area of the circle. So next, what is the circumference of the circle? 2 pi r is equal to area of the circle is pi r square. Substitute the values, that is 2 into pi into r is equal to pi into r into r. So what are the, here cancel these two, we will get 2 is equal to r, therefore r is equal to 2 units. Which is the option? Option A is the correct answer. So take this, the perimeter of the circle, or you can write it as circumference of the circle, which is equal to area of the circle. They are given in the question. Then substitute the formula in each case, then simplify, then we'll get r is equal to 2. That is option 1 is the correct answer. So this completes the exercise of 5.1. Now we move on to the next exercise, that is the 5.2. Here the first question is, find the area of the circle with the radius 6 cm. The angle of the sector is 60 degree. Find the area of the circle with radius they have given and also the angle of the sector. So first I will explain what is a sector. This we studied in the, so consider this as a circle. So this one, just here take this some point as Q and this point as O and this point as A, this point as B, some point here as P. So here this is called as a sector in a circle. So here this one we can just shade it. So this is called as a minor sector. minor sector, and this is called, the remaining portion is called the major sector. Major sector. So this means 2 radii and 1 arc forms a sector. So this one, and 2 radii, that is this one and this one, 2 radii plus this one, an arc, plus arc, V is equal to sector, forms a sector. So this is a circle, and this portion is called as a minor sector, and the remaining portion is called the major sector. So here these 2 radii plus this arc forms a sector. The shaded portion is called a sector, but this is also a sector, but this one is a minor and this is called a major. So here one more thing, this is just an explanation, this is not the, so we'll just cover it here. Then next here, OAPB is a sector. Then angle AOB. So before studying this question, we have to know few points. That's why I am explaining this. Angle AOB is called angle of sector. Is called angle of sector. Next is OA, this one, OAQB. OAQB is also called a sector. Also a sector. As I explained, one is a major and one is minor. That's all. So we'll move on to the problem now. What are the given data? That is, they have given radius of a sector. Sector is given as of a circle, we can write, or is equal to 6 centimeters. Then one more is they have given is angle of sector. Angle of sector of a circle, that is theta is equal to 60 degrees. So next, what we have to find out, area of a sector of a circle. Sector of a circle is how much? So now we have the formula, that is area of a sector of a circle is equal to theta by 360 degrees into pi r square. Substitute the values. What are the values given? Theta is given as 60 degrees and 360 into pi is 22 by 7 into radius means 6 square, that is 36. So now we have 60 degree, 36, 360 into 22 by 7 into 36, 6 square. So 1 cancel, 6 ones are 6. Again this simplify, that is so much, 2 3s are 2 1 1s are. Again 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 2s are. So simplify this, finally what we get is 132 by 7 we are getting, which is equal to 18.8 square centimeters. So that's all. This is very simple. They have given the radius of the sector, and I explained what is the sector and major sector, minor sector, angle of sector, everything I explained. Just we have to substitute this in the formula. The radius of the sector is given, angle of the sector is given, area of this sector of the circle we have to find out. For this we have this formula. Substitute the value, simplify, we get the answer as 18.8 square centimeters. So this is the first one. Next we move on to the second problem. Second problem is find the area of the quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 22 centimeters. So we will see what is a quadrant here. So consider this one a circle. Divide the circle into 4 parts. This one is called, each part is called as a quadrant. Circle. So divide the circle into 4 parts or like this, and each part is called a quadrant, which is having it will have the sectors of angle 90 degree, which is a sector of 90 degrees. See here. So this is called a, one part is called as a quadrant, or all the 4 parts is called a quadrant. So next after this we'll start the problem. Circumference, what they have given, circumference of the quadrant, circumference of a quadrant is equal to how much they have given, 22 centimeters. Circumference of the circle, circumference of a circle is how much, 2 pi r square is equal to 22 centimeters. Circumference of the circle, and this is same, sorry, this one 2 pi r square is equal to 22 centimeters. Therefore next, area of a quadrant, area of the quadrant of a circle is how much? Therefore 2 pi r is equal to 22. Substitute the values here, that is 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 22. Simplifying, we'll get r is equal to 7 by 2 centimeters. So radius we got here. Therefore next is area of a quadrant of a circle is equal to, the formula is given as, that is 1 by 4 into pi r square. Substitute the values here. So area of the quadrant is given here. So next is, we'll substitute 1 by 4 into 22 by 7 into, so we have to first find out the radius here. By using this formula we'll get the radius, then we'll substitute in this formula area of the quadrant of the circle. Therefore what we get is 1 by 4 into 22 by 7 into 49 by 4. Simplify all this, we'll get 77 by 8, which is equal to 9.96 square centimeters. So what is a quadrant, I explained. And first take circumference is given, which is equal to 22 centimeters. Then circumference of the circle is what equated this, that is 2 pi r square is equal to this one quadrant, equate these two. Then area of the quadrant of the circle we have to find out. By taking this, that is 2 pi r square into 20, substitute the values and just simplify, we will get the radius r. After this, area of the quadrant formula, quadrant of a circle is given as 1 by 4 into pi r square. Therefore 1 by 4, and to substitute the values, finally we get 77 by 8 is equal to 9.62 square centimeters. So this is the second problem. We move on to the third one. Third one is, the length of the minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeters. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. So we'll directly go to the question. This is related to clock. So length of the minute hand. What are the data given? We have to take length of the minute hand of a clock. So how much? That is the radius 14 centimeters, and area swept. One more data is given. Area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes is equal to 360 into 5 by 60. So we have to calculate like this. Area of the minute hand in 5 seconds, that is 360 into 5 by 60. Therefore we are getting 30 degrees. So after this, next step is area angle of segment of a circle is equal to 30 degrees. So we found out angle of segment of the circle. So next is area. By using this formula we found out radius is given, and the area swept by the minute hand in 5 seconds we calculated. So next is area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So this is the formula, that is theta by 360 into pi r square. Substitute the values here. The theta we got 30, 360 into pi is 22 by 7, radius is how much? 14 square. Simplify this. Therefore finally we get 154 by 3 centimeter square. So the area swept by the minute hand is in 5 minutes is 154 by 3 centimeter square. So what are the given here? Length of the minute hand of a clock is given, that is the radius for 14 centimeters, and area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes we have to calculate using this 360 into 5 by 60 degree. So this 360 we have to take, and 5 is the minutes given, and 60 degree is equal to, that is we get 30 degree. Next is the angle of the segment of the circle is this one, that is theta is equal to 30 degrees. So next last is area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. So the formula given is theta by 360 into pi r square. So substitute the values, so we get 154 by 3 centimeters square. So this completes the third problem in the exercise 5.2. If you have any doubts, comment me, subscribe my channel, share and like all the videos. Thank you.